Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're making curry shrimp and potatoes over rice. Here are our ingredients. I'll also have it listed down below in case it goes too fast. But we're using some tomatoes, onions, garlic chopped up, 2 leaves of shadow benny, and then curry, saffron, ginger, cumin, and some thyme powders. Okay, we've also got some potatoes cut up into about 1 to 2 inch cubes, and this is a bag of shrimp that was thawed out. We're going to start with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Allow that to heat up in your pot, and then we're going to add our spice mixture to that. Want to make sure we get all of that in there and let the spice mixture cook in the oil for about 3 to 5 minutes. Once it cooks, it's going to thicken up just a tiny bit, and it will darken in color, and it's going to look like this, like a nice dark chocolate brown. So once we get to this stage, we're going to add our potatoes and just toss them in the curry mixture so it gets all evenly coated. Now we need the potatoes to boil, so what we're going to do is add some water, and I like to cook with bottled water, so that's about 2 cups of water that I've added to my pot. Just stir it around, make sure that everything is loose and nothing is actually like stuck to the bottom of the pot. We're going to close the pot and allow it to boil for about a good 15 to 20 minutes, so that way the potatoes can cook. Oh, I forgot, we're adding salt. That was about a tablespoon of salt. So it's 15 minutes later, and as you can see, our potatoes have been boiling and they're coming along pretty nicely. So what I want to do now is get a fork and check just to make sure that they are done. So you just want to pierce the potatoes with a fork. If they split like this, and if they go all the way through like really smoothly without any friction or whatever, then you know that it's completely cooked. Just gonna stir it around and make sure that nothing is stuck to the bottom of my pot. And now we're going to add our chopped up seasonings. I am using a red onion today. If you don't have red onion, that's fine, or you don't like cooking with it, that's fine, that's totally up to you. So we're going to add our onions, garlic, our culantro, and our tomatoes. Now, culantro is different from cilantro. It has a very distinct flavor and taste. It's not the same thing. It can be found in your fresh produce section of your supermarket, and if you have an international market, that would be the best place to find it. So now that we've got everything mixed and combined, we're going to close the lid, allow that to boil for about 5 minutes. And looky here. Excuse all the steam, but this is what we end up with, okay? So the potatoes were cooked before, but now, of course, it's going to be even softer. And everything has come together nicely. All of our seasonings has cooked down. We're just going to stir this around again to make sure that nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pot. And now we are going to add our shrimp. We're just going to add everything in there all at once. I'm going to stir it around to make sure that it gets coated and covered in the curry sauce. I'm also going to add some water. I added about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of water because, as you can see, we don't have much gravy and we want to make sure that the shrimp cooks properly. You don't have to add as much as 1.5 cups, maybe 1 cup. This probably would have been sufficient, but I just wanted to make sure that the gravy would cover the shrimp so that way it would cook properly. We're going to cover the pot now and allow the shrimp to cook and then everything to come together, all the flavors to come together. It's been covered for about 5 to 10 minutes. And we're just going to stir it around, make sure that all of the shrimp is cooked. One easy way to tell that the shrimp is cooked is that they will all be like curled up and they'll be white. They won't be like opaque in color. So now you want to taste your pot. Make sure that you have enough seasonings. I needed to add a little bit more salt. If you need some pepper, this would be the time to add it. You know, go ahead and make the dish your own. But for the most part, it is done. And this is what it looks like. Okay, curry, shrimp, and potatoes. So tonight we are eating our dinner over white rice. And you can feel free to eat yours maybe with some dumplings or roti skin. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you come back for the next one. Bye!